All right, everyone, it's recording in progress. So let's start our class by reciting doa based on your religion. Doa begin. Wait a minute.
Mister
Group.
Kelompok 2 dulu ya.
Yeah. Group 2. What we have been learned in the last meeting. Grup 1 kemarin bahas apa? Yo. Anyone remember? What did group 1 present in the last meeting?
Benar.
Sorry.
Kelompok 2 yang sudah masuk Zoom siapa, Mister?
Ayo yang sudah masuk Zoom siapa kelompok 2?
Nurul sama Kak Eza. Kak Ulin juga.
Kak Ulin, di Kak Ulin. Ahmad Ulin Nuha. Oke. Wait. So for group 2, are you ready to present today? Look, how can Mr. Fajar move there to Mr. Ridwan's account?
Mas Fajar pindah channel.
All right. So now I know that you are set by set there. Sampingan ya. All right, that's good. Okay, for group 2, are you ready to present today? Ready? All right. So I open the the PPT. For group 2, time is yours. Please.
Sebenarnya sir.
Miss Nurul, your voice cannot hear by us. All right. That's good. Hey, come on.
Langsung, Pak.
Langsung, please. That's your tune. For group 2, please. Time is yours.
Baik, Pak. Sebentar, Pak. Cek, Son. Baik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Sorry, who is speaking?
Kak Eza, Pak.
Oh, Mr. Reza.
Cek. Suara aman? Cek, Son. Tes.
Ada suaranya tapi kecil.
Sebentar, sebentar.
Oke.
Tes, tes, tes. Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Tuh, mana? Gini ya. Pak,
Ya, silakan diteruskan.
Nggak apa-apa aja, yang share screen dari dirimu juga nggak apa. Soalnya dari koneksinya Pak di Bangka juga nggak stabil. Dilama-lamain ya.
ya, langsung ya. Eh, baik, kami dari kelompok 2 pada kesempatan hari ini dapat membawakan materi yang bertemakan the basic adjective and adverb, modifier, dan position of modifiers.
Next Pak.
Adapun anggota kelompoknya yang pertama Nurul Fauzia dan saya sendiri Reza Nur Arifin. Yang ketiga Ahmad Ulinuha, Ahmad Fauzi, dan Rifki Setiawan. Next, Mas. The basic adjective and adverb. Yang pertama ada modifiers and position of modifiers. What does adjective mean? Reporting from the Cambridge Dictionary. An adjective is a word used to describe a non-pronoun which can be a person, place, animal, object, or abstract concept thing. This English adjective is one of the 8 part of speech. The example of adjective are dark, hot, young, bad, and pretty. Next. Adjective form. In its use, there are different forms of adjective that can be used in sentence. Among other are adjective phrase. Adjective phrase is the result of combination of the adjective as a head and modifier of determiner in determiner. Example. Homemade dark chocolate. Modifier plus adjective.
Kelar.
Dish hot drinks. Determiner plus adjective. Many young men. Determiner plus adjective. Sit duck in the park. Determiner plus adjective. Compound adjective. Adjective can also join other part of speech such as noun and verb to form new word. Will if thing happens. the resulting new word is got on compound adjective. Example: X-speed cameras. Camera. Adjective plus noun. Will know other. Adjective plus participle. Good looking man. Adjective plus present participle. Oil free product. Noun plus adjective. Next. Use of adjective is use of adjective in English. Maybe so far we have not paid much attention to the use adjective in English. Maybe we just know what that adjective we use mean. It turned out that the adjective used in sentence have their own role and frequencies that we need to follow. Adjective position. In the use of adjective, it turned out that are in position or position of the adjective in the sentence. Attributive. Adjective is a form of the noun or noun. Post positive adjective is behind noun without being interrupted by a linking verb. Predicative adjective is placed after a noun with linking verb interrupted. Example: beautiful girl for attributive, someone special for post positive. They are beautiful for predicative use of adjective in English. Maybe so far we have not paid very much attention to the use adjective in English. Maybe we just know what the adjective we use mean. In turn, out that the adjective used in sentence have their own role and sequences that we need to follow. Baik, selanjutnya bisa dilanjut Mbak Nurul. Silakan Mbak Nurul.
Baik, terima kasih. Adjective possession. In the use of adjective, it turns out that there is a possession or position of the adjective in the sentence. Attributive. Adjective is in front of a noun or noun. Positive. Adjective is behind a noun without being interrupted by a linking verb. Predicative. Adjective is placed after the noun with a linking verb interrupted. Example: beautiful girls. Is this attributive? Someone special. Positive. They are beautiful. Predicative. Next. Adjective orders. As the name implies, adjective also have order in a sentence. What do you mean? What is mean is that if there is more than one adjective in a sentence, then you need to follow the rules of ordering according to the following categories. 1. Opinion. Relative things like pretty, delicious, cool, nice. Size. Yang kedua. Size. All size, such as big, teeny, fat, and tall. Shape. Describes shapes as square, round, cylindrical. Age. describe age or age such as old, new, young, colors such as red, green, blue, yellow,
Lah.
pink, and unknown. Next.
Waalaikumsalam. Masuk, masuk, masuk. Si Nurul balik, sialan bener. Si Nurul balik. Iya.
Next. Origin describes the country or region as such as American, Chinese, Turkish, Korean, and another. Material describes the main material of the object such as steel, bronze, ceramic, stone, and another. Purpose explaining the main function of the object generally cannot be separated from the noun such as meeting room, wedding dress, gardening tools. You need to pay attention to the order above and don't get it upside down or absolute. Example, we have two happy big brown pigs. Happy opinion, big size, brown color. I will bring you a beautiful hawk flower bogus. Beautiful opinion, hawk size. Have you seen my little 5 years old white dog around here?
Ah, yang jelasin Nurul
Little
aja.
size, 5 years old, age, white color. Next.
Lempar ke yang lain. Tonton terus.
Types of adjective in English. There are several types of adjective used in the use of English sentence. What are they?
Ya udah.
Proper adjective. This adjective describes an object with a proper noun.
Mr.
For this
Arifin,
type
Mr.
of
Arifin, you can unmute. You can mute it. Mr. Arifin, you can mute your voice.
di-unmute dulu Kak. Di-mute.
Please continue, Miss.
Ulangi ya Pak. Proper adjective. This adjective describes an object with proper noun. For this type of adjective, it must begin with a capital letter. Example, an American pilgrim, the Turkish Empire, the West Java Cousins. Descriptive adjective. An adjective that is used to describe the natural and condition of a person, animal, or thing. Example, a white dog, a new newspaper, a brave man, a beautiful baby, a round table. Next. Quantitative adjective used to explain how much of an objective is intended. The words included in this quantitative adjective are little, much, no, any, some, enough, wall, size, sufficient, and half. He drinks too much here. Too much beer. He ate a little bread. My sister brought too much money in her purse. My dad thought that I will eat that whole pizza alone. Can you cut this hamburger in half, please? Numerical adjective. According to the number, numeral adjective describes a number in numeric or numeric form. In addition to explaining the number, numeral adjective can also be used to calculate the order in a condition. Example, I bought five series of books. My mom lent me $2 to buy lunch. Don't forget to add a special request to our hotel reservation in order to get a free breakfast for two. Could for could you make it double for me, please? Did you know he won second place in the running competition? Thank you.
Baik, selanjutnya akan dilanjutkan oleh Mas Ahmad Ulin Nuha.
Please next. Wait a minute. I just want to make sure that another group. Do you understand what Mr. Reza and Mrs. Nurul present today?
Hadir. Okay.
Guys, do you understand what Mrs. Nurul and Mr. Reza Nur Arifin presented?
This adjective serve
My God.
to divide a noun in a sentence. Nouns can refer to people, inanimate objects individual, or separately. Adjectives that go into dividing a noun are each, every, either, and neither. Example sentence. The two students had each a book. He was attacked with a fever every other month. You can take either side. You shall take another side every single day. My dog will be waiting on the corner of the street to see me coming home. Okay, next. What is an verb? What is its function? In English sentence, we will answer these two basic questions by looking at the two example sentences below. He'll write to you. He'll write to you tomorrow. Of the two English sentences above, which sentence is more complete and provide further information about the activity to be carried out by the subject? First sentence, he will write letter or email for you. Is the sentence clear? Maybe there will be follow-up question, namely when, while the second sentence, he will write letter or email for you tomorrow with the adverb tomorrow. Of course, the sentence becomes clear and more complete. Yeah, next, Mas. Here is the meaning of adverb in English, according to Merriam-Webster. Adverbs are words that actually modify verbs. They may also modify adjectives. Other adverbs process of even entire sentence at an adverb answer the
An adverb. Yeah, an adverb.
mana?
An adverb, not an adverb. If an, that's the mode, right? An adverb.
Oke,
Can you hear my word?
gimana Pak? Nggak kedengeran Pak?
Oh my God. My God, oh my God. Please continue. Please continue.
Hello.
Okay, please, Mr. Fauzi, please continue.
Kak Fauzi nggak ada, ganti Nurul aja ya Pak.
Oke, please. Kemana Mr. Fauzi itu?
Mas,
Nggak tahu.
bikin kopi ya?
Ngopi kah? Ngopi nih.
Kuliah.
I have a cup of coffee if you want. Really, really. I have a cup of coffee if you want. This one. I have a cup of coffee. Huh?
Cheese.
Cheers. Okay, please, Miss Nurul.
Okay.
If one-
There are tips of adverb. Adverb
Sorry,
of
sorry. There are tips. No,
types.
tips. Types.
Types.
Types of adverb.
There are types of adverb. Adverbs of manner are types of adverb in English that describe how something happens or is done. These types of adverb is used more often in English sentences than
Oven. Not often. Oven.
okay.
Okay.
More often in English sentence that other
Sentences.
types of
Sentences.
more of
More oven in English sentences.
more often in English sentences than other types of adverb. This adverb describes the verb in the sentence. Adverb of manner can be placed after the verb or at the end of the sentence. Most examples of adverb of manner are marked with the ending.
The ending what?
But
What is the ending?
like
With the ending ln.
di akhirannya ly.
That's
Pakai
good.
ly.
Okay.
But not all of them either. Some
Jadi nggak semua.
example,
Jadi not all of the adverb is ending by the ly ya. Not all adverb is ending by ly. Ada yang enggak juga. Let's see. Okay, please.
Some example of adverb of manner are quietly, slowly, quickly, noisily, happily, sadly. Kalau fast tetap fast, well, terrible, carefully, badly, bravely, beautifully, and another.
And another, right.
Example, he runs so fast. Two, cat walks slowly. You speak English well.
That's good.
Adverb of place in the types of adverb in English that describe the place where the event occurs or where the activity is carried out. Adverbs are usually placed after the main verb or at the end of the clause being explained. If you want to make more complete sentences,
That's good.
complete sentences describing
Places.
describing places. Ya Allah.
Slowly but surely, Mrs. Slowly.
Minum.
Don't forget.
Gak bisa
Mineral water ya. Ada nggak mineral waternya?
Ada kok ada. You need to learn about adverb of place. This can help you avoid basic questions like where something happened. Some examples of adverb of place are here, there, now, here, somewhere, everywhere, out and above, below, inside, outside, downstairs, upstairs, eccentrically. Apa itu? Is example, don't talk outside. Please come inside. I'm always here for you.
I'm always here for you. I am always here for you. Oke, at the verb of place ya di sini. Tadi in the first, I already actually I wanna explain about what Miss Nurul presented and what Mr. Reza presented, but nobody can hear my word. Nobody can hear my word. That's why. So now, because my signal got trouble, got trouble. So now, Mrs. Nurul talk about adverb of place, ya. Ada yang paham? Anyone understand what is? Anyone knows about what is adverb of place? What is mean by adverb of place? You can conclude it from these sentences. Kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu apa sih adverb of place itu?
Adverb of place itu jenis kata keterangan yang dalam bahasa Inggrisnya itu menjelaskan tentang tempat peristiwa terjadi atau tempat terjadinya suatu peristiwa atau kegiatan yang dilakukan.
Jadi yang kata keterangan yang menunjukkan tempat ya. Simpelnya begitu. Kata keterangan yang menunjukkan tempat. Nah, contohnya, gak usah panjang-panjang. Contohnya saja. Want to know example of adverb of time? Nah, pengen tahu katanya di sini contoh daripada kata keterangan yang menunjukkan tempat. Nih, ada di sini. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, here, yesterday, last week. Itu kata keterangan yang menunjukkan tempat. So, menunjukkan waktu. That's adverb of times. Okay, got it ya. Actually, that's easy, right? Next, Ms. Nurul. Where is your slide?
Ini
Ngilang.
yang
Wes, aku wes. Wes iki. Okay. That takes more time. That wastes our time. Next, adverb of frequency. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, habis minum air ya? Come on, please.
Adverb of frequency is a type of adverb in English that gives an explanation of how often an activity is carried out. From the adverb of frequency, we know how many times something happened or was done. However, this adverb plays in English sentences.
Sorry, Miss Nurul. Oke. Tunggu ya sebentar, G. Jadi adverb of frequency itu adalah di sini ya. Kita lanjut biar pada semua pada ngeh. Ya, pada ngeh. Jadi ada adverb of time, kemudian ada adverb of frequency. Kalau adverb of frequency itu adalah tipe daripada sebuah kind of adverb, tipe atau satu macam daripada sebuah adverb kata keterangan di dalam bahasa Inggris katanya. That gives an explanation, yang memberikan penjelasan of how often an activity is carried out. Berapa banyak sih aktivitas yang telah dikerjakan kayak gitu. Berapa banyak aktivitasnya. From the adverb of ini ditranslate pakai English translator ya. Google Translate. Ya, kelihatan soalnya nggak dieditnya gitu. Nah, from the adverb of adverb frequency. Langsung aja adverb frequency, we know how many times something happened or was done. Seperti like I said before, that adverb frequency is a verb that explain about something happen and how many times something happened. How many times how many times we did the activity. Berapa kali sih kita minum kopi setiap hari gitu ya. Berapa kali kita makan tiap hari, 2 kali, 3 kali, atau 4 kali, atau 5 kali. Ya kan? That's an adverb of frequency. Please continue, Miss Nurul.
Are these adverb place in English sentences? Adverb of frequency usually udah ya tadi ya?
Nggak apa-apa.
Okay. Usually come before the verb, but in certain cases, adverb words are placed at the beginning or end of the sentences. Example of adverb of frequency are never, daily, weekly, monthly, seldom, rarely, normally, usually, sometimes, frequently, usually, often, always, once, twice,
etc.
Example, she comes here twice a month. David usually eats breakfast before school. Sometimes it's okay to be made.
Adverb of place is adverb of frequency usually come before the verb. So where is the verb in those 3 examples?
Contohnya
ada 3 contohnya kan di situ. In every examples, I mean, in every example, where is the verb? I mean,
kalau yang she comes here twice a month itu comes-nya, verb-nya.
So where is that verb? Where is
adverb?
Adverb of frequency. Yeah.
Kalau yang pertama itu yang she comes here twice a month-nya itu berarti twice-nya.
Twice-nya, that's good. Berarti after ya, dia after dia kan, after the verb ya. Kalau yang tadi kan kalau kata apa namanya itu in the explanations before, adverb of frequency usually come before the verb. Biasanya dia datang sebelum kata kerja ya kan. But here she comes here twice a month. Kata kerjanya dulu baru adverb of frekuensinya. Ya enggak sih? Benar enggak? Oke, jadi enggak selalu, it's not always adverb frequency not always come before the verb, not always come before the verb, but it can be came before or after the verb. Ya, bisa juga dia datang setelah kata kerja kayak gitu. Let's see the second example. David usually eats breakfast before school. David itu subject, usually it's adverb of frequency, right? That's good. That's benar nggak? Usually is adverb of frequency, right? And then next one, it is verb, kata kerja. Breakfast itu usually breakfast itu kan biasanya sambung deh. Breakfast itu kan aktivitasnya. Before school, sebelum sekolah dimulai. Jadi dia datang sebelum kata kerja. Dia datang sebelum kata kerja. Mana sih tadi? Loh. And the next one, sometimes it's okay to be mad. Sometimes it's okay to be mad. Nah, ini boleh, kadang-kadang boleh juga lah marah gitu. Nah, di sini dia datang adverb of frekuensinya ada pada awal kalimat. Benar nggak? Sometimes.
Iya.
Oke.
Kadang-kadang.
It is okay. It is okay to be mad. It is okay to be mad. Sometimes dulu. Jadi nggak selalu ada di awal. nggak selalu datang setelah kata kerja, bisa juga sebelum kata kerja, bisa juga di awal kalimat. Sometimes ya, menunjukkan waktu gitu kan, atau menunjukkan frekuensi berapa banyak, kadang-kadang kan. Oke, next. Got it, everyone?
Alright, sir.
Klik, 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 klik.
Alright, sir.
Maghrib, Mister.
Maghrib. Kita tunggu azan dulu ya. Berapa slide lagi? Masih lah. Di sini belum azan, di Jogja udah azan kayaknya ya.
Iqomah, Pak.
Iqomah, azan.
Yuk lanjut dulu, Pak.
Oke, lanjut. Lanjut, Miss.
Lagi.
Teman kelompok lainnya mana? Teman kelompoknya mana? Yang lain? Siapa aja? Nurul Fauzia, Reza Nur Arifin, Ahmad Ulinuha, where is Ulinuha? Ulinuha, are you there?
Ada, tadi baca
Come on
kok.
in, man. Oh. And then Ahmad Fauzi?
Hadir.
Okay, Mr. Fauzi. Mr. Fauzi, time is yours.
Okay.
Time is yours. Please.
Adverb of degree is a type of adverb in English that gives an explanation of how much, at what level, or to what extent something happens or is done. This adverb describes a verb, adjective, or other adverb. Jelas, Pak? Kedengaran nggak?
Kedengeran, Mas. G. Jadi, oke, sorry ya. Stop dulu ya, Mas. Next one is adverb of degree. Nah, ini adalah sebuah kata keterangan yang menjelaskan, yang memberikan penjelasan terkait berapa banyak, level berapa, what extent something happen, apa yang terjadi, yang telah dilakukan. This adverb describe a verb. Adverb ini, adverb of degree ini menjelaskan, mendeskripsikan kata kerja, adjective, bisa juga menjelaskan mendeskripsikan adjektif, kata sifat, and or other adverb, atau juga bisa mendeskripsikan kata keterangan lainnya, katanya gitu. Oke, good. Please next, lanjutkan.
Are you still confused?
Are you still
confused?
No, that's not. Are you still confused?
Let us consider example.
Sorry, can you repeat after me?
Let us consider.
Sorry, Mr. Fauzi. Are you still confused? Please repeat after me.
Yeah.
Are you still confused?
Are you still confused?
That's good. Not confused ya. Confused is campus. Go. Next. Let us consider
example of adverb of degree. Namely, almost, with, nearly,
quite,
nearly, to, now, just, hardly, simply, so, extremely, very, fairly, and entirely, completely, perfectly.
Examples?
Example, she is fully prepared. My sister is almost 20. Annie is very good at writing story.
Okay, Mr. Fauzi. So in the first example, where is the adverb of degree?
Iya Pak, gimana?
Where is the adverb of degree there in the first example?
Maaf Pak, suaranya saya lagi di luar soalnya Pak.
Oke, adverb of degree-nya itu yang mana di apa kalimat pertama, contoh pertama itu yang mana?
Yang mungkin yang ketiga Pak, yang ini is very good at writing story.
No. I ask you, where is adverb of degree in the first example? Di contoh yang pertama, she isn't fully prepared.
Fully.
That's fully right. You just read it, right? You just read it. Namely, almost, quite, nearly, too, enough, just, hardly, simply, solemnly, valiantly, perfectly, and fully can be, right? Dan the fully ini menjelaskan apa? Nah, fully ini mendeskripsikan apa di sini? Apakah verb? Apakah adjective? Apakah adverb? Because in the first sentence, Mr. Fauzi said that this adverb describe a verb, adjective, and other verb. Ya, kata keterangan ini mendeskripsikan kata kerja, adjektif atau sifat, atau kata keterangan lainnya. Here in this sentence, the adverb of degree is fully. Apa yang dia jelaskan? Apa yang deskripsikan di sini?
Bukan kata kerja Pak.
Bukan kata kerja. Oh ya. He describes a verb, right? Fully prepared. She isn't fully prepared. Ya. Ya, ini ya. My sister is almost 20. 20 apa nih? Ini apa? My sister is almost 20. Apa?
Years old.
Oh, 20 years old. Alright. My sister is almost 20 years old. Here, adverb of degree is almost, right? Ya. Dia mendeskripsikan apa di sini? Mendeskripsikan kata
Adjective.
kata sifat. Really? Where is kata sifat di sini? Ini kata sifat.
Bukan, keterangan lain.
Nah, this is adverb ya, other adverb ya. Almost 20 years old. Nah. Next one, Annie is very good at writing stories. Nah. Di sini adverb of degree-nya mana? Very, right? Remember that. Macam-macamnya. Menjelaskan apa? Adjektif gitu. Itu ya. Got it ya? Got it. Next. Next, Mr. Fauzi.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Modify adverb from adjective in most cases. Adverb are formed by adding the ending like to an adjective. Adjective Adverb cheap, cheaply, quick, quickly, slow, slowly. Okay, next slide. If the adjective ends in apa ya?
If the adjective ends in y, replace y with I and add the ending by ly. Ya, adjektifnya maksudnya easy become easily. Karena berakhiran dengan y maka diganti dengan ly. Easy, easily, ya. Easy. Jika berakhiran dengan y, di sini katanya berakhiran dengan y, with I and add the ending ly, easily. Ya. Kayak gini ya. Jadi y-nya diganti dengan i, kemudian di akhirnya ditambah l dan y. Ya, if the adjective end with y. Ya. Jika adjektif diakhiri dengan y, maka y-nya diganti dengan i dan ditambah ly setelahnya. Contohnya di sini sudah jelas ya, easy diakhiri dengan y, diganti y-nya diganti dengan i ditambah ly, easily. Kayak gini. Ya. Jelas ya, everyone? Next. Nah, if the adjective ends in able, able, or ly, replace the e with y. Ya. Adjektif. Nah, probable. Nah, ini kan terakhirnya able. Ini terakhirnya able. Ini di sini. Terrible. Ini terakhir diakhiri dengan li. Li. Tinggal ditambah dengan replace saja i-nya dengan y kayak gitu. Probable jadi probably, terrible jadi trebly, and gently. Next. If the adjective ends in ic and at the ending le. If the adjective ends with I and C, so at the ending with double L and E, LE. Exception public ya. Publiknya sendiri saja. Only for public, dia hanya ditambah LE saja. Publicly. Okay. Basic like this, basic IC diakhiri dengan I and C maka ditambah dengan LE, basically. Tragically, economically. Okay, that's for adjective. Some adverbs have the same form as their adjective: early, fast, hard, high, late, near, straight, and wrong. Yeah. Example: some adverbs have the same form as their adjective. Jadi di sini dibilang bahwasanya adverb itu mempunyai pola yang sama seperti adjektif. Like early, fast, hard, high, late, near, straight, and wrong. Example: it is a fast car. It drives very fast. This is hard exercise. He works hard. with so many high buildings. Bird flew high in the sky. Okay. Mr. Fajar, are you sleepy? Come on. 20 minutes more.
Merdeka.
Merdeka. Mahasiswa nggak boleh tidur dalam situasi Indonesia seperti ini.
Indonesia nggak butuh orang ganteng, butuhnya orang
dalam. Come on. Well, is it?
Maaf.
Come on, santai. Well is an adverb for the adjective good. Well is an adverb for the adjective good. Jadi well di sini ya, maksudnya tuh. Saya tadi baru bisa memahami ya sedikit ya, karena nggak ditambah strip di sini, nggak ditambah apa namanya itu, kayak gini biar bisa misah. Ya, well is an adverb ya, for the adjective good. Well itu adalah kata keterangan, and good itu adalah kata sifat. Am I right? Okay, let's see here. Example, he is a good student. Apakah good ini jadi adjektif atau adverb? Ya jelas adjektif lah. Sudah jelas dibilang tadi kan, bahwasanya well itu adverb, adjektif itu good. He studies well. Well ini di sini jadi keterangan jelas. She is good pianist. Nah, good-nya nih adalah kata sifat. And another one. Yeah. Just remember, well is for adverb and good is for adjective. Okay. Jadi kita sudah pelajari terkait dengan adjektif dan adverb ya today. What about modifiers? Group 2. Bagiannya juga ada modifier kan actually.
Jadi di atas udah kan ya Pak?
Masa sih? Mana? Modifiers, position of modifiers. Jadi apa korelasinya antara adverb dan modifier? Adverb, adjective, dan modifiers? Guys. Miss Nurul, yang presentasi dah. Or Mr.
Yang gimana?
Korelasi antara modifier, basic adjective, dan adverb itu ada nggak? Ada hubungannya nggak sih? Kalau dilihat dari sini, kalau lihat dari sini kan ada hubungannya kan? Basic adjective, adverb, modifier, position of modifiers.
Itu modifiernya yang kayak tadi loh Pak, yang belakangnya Y jadi tambahin LY gitu-gitu bukan sih?
Itu mah perubahan apa namanya itu? Kalau itu bentuk daripada adjektif, kalau enggak adverb. That's the form of adjective and adverb. But modifier is adjective and adverb. Itu bagian daripada modifiers adalah adjektif dan adverb. Ngerti nggak?
Berarti kombinasinya.
Iya, kombinasinya. Oke ya, saya lihat ya. Actually, I already uploaded in e-learning actually, but I'll show to you. Where is? Modifiers. Soalnya di sini tadi nggak saya lihat apa what is definition of modifiers? What is mean by modifiers? And where's the position of modifiers? Ya. It's only talk about adjective, adverb, became of adjective, became of adverb. Right? Am I right, Mr. Fauzi? Ya, jadi sebenarnya tujuannya, objektifnya, tujuannya dari pembelajaran kita hari itu adalah ini, the three. To understand how to place modifiers in a sentence. To know what is modifier, to understand about adjective and adverb as modifiers. Jadi adjective and adverb itu adalah bagian daripada modifier. So what is modifiers? Modifier is a word or group of words that describe another part of speech or even a complete sentence. Nah, modifier itu adalah sebuah kata, atau kumpulan daripada sebuah kata yang mana mendeskripsikan part of speech atau even complete sentence ataupun kalimat yang sempurna. Modifier is not main element of a sentence. Dia bukan elemen daripada sebuah kalimat ya, semacam subject, verb, and object. Dan itu kan ada elemennya ada tiga, itu kan subject, verb, and object. Itu elemen daripada sebuah kalimat. It's not the main element. Dia itu bukan inti daripada sebuah kalimat, not core element, no. But dia pendukung daripada semua kalimat ya. Bisa jadi penting jika tidak ada itu. Semacam di dalam sebuah kalimat, bila di dalam sebuah kalimat nggak ada kata keterangan, itu akan kurang bagus ya. Ketika ngomong saya makan, terus mau makan kapan kamu? Terus kenapa? Emang kenapa kalau kamu makan? Kan kayak gitu. Jadi harus ada it's not must ya, but kalau ada lebih baik kayak gitu ya. Itu dalam sebuah kalimat itu modifier itu apa aja? Ya kata keterangan dan kata sifat itu sendiri. Ya. Yang sudah kalian bahas tadi. Ya. That's adjective and adverb. Let's see here. Nah, modifying action, specific type of error with adjective and adverb. Modifying action verb with adjective. Menjelaskan action verb dengan menggunakan adjective. Action verb should be modified with the adverb. Jadi action verb itu dijelaskan oleh adverb. Martin speaks well. Nah, ini ya. Martin speaks well. Speak ini adalah kata
Kerja.
kita kerja. Or action verb. Ngaten nggih. And then the well is adverb. Nah, jadi well di sini itu modify the verb, ya. Well here is modify the verb. Menjelaskan daripada speak itu sendiri. Kayak mana sih speak dia? Kayak gitu. Speak dia bagus atau enggak? Bagus. Nah, itu as well. Itu ya. Jadi bagian daripada modifier itu adalah adjective and adverb yang sudah kalian bahas tadi. Oke? Got it everyone?
Yes.
Oke.
Yang pakai komputer tolong matikan kembali.
Oke, sekarang sudah 18:09. So here I have to stop the class today. Please prepare for group 3 and group 4 in the next meeting ya, for the next meeting. Kemudian jika ada teman-teman yang join English Club, ada nggak di sini yang join English Club?
Saya Pak, dulu di SMK.
No. This is UKM for ITTS. Ya, kalau ada bisa nanti join hari Rabu ya, hari Rabu jam 5 atau setengah 5 hari Rabu nanti. Kita akan bahas terkait dengan TOEFL ya, bahas TOEFL. Ada yang pernah tes TOEFL? Ayo. Nanti akan dibahas minggu depan, apa namanya itu hari Rabu besok jam 5. Jika Anda berkenan untuk join, silakan join. That's only for you ya. That's good for you. If you want to join, please contact me. It's okay. That's free, right? Free.
Udah buka atau Pak?
Yang rekapnya lah, anterin.
Minggu depan, hari Rabu ini.
Yang rekap.
Oke.
Gue juga pas ngerekap sendiri lagi.
Hari Rabu ini.
Gampang, dari bundaran lurus kiri, udah.
Ya, bundaran lurus kiri, habis itu belok kanan. Come on, guys.
Nggak jauh dari bundaran Pak, kampusnya. Benar.
Iya.
Dek, tolong Sherlock ya, Dul.
Siap.
Oke. Kita sekarang ya kelompok 3 minggu depan ya siap-siap, sudah siap kelompok 3 untuk presentasi.
Sudah Pak.
Jangan do not only read the word ya, do not only read the sentence, but please explain as good as you can, okay? Paham nggak? Jangan cuma baca, tapi can explain it ya. Kamu bisa jelaskan sedikit demi sedikit. Ya, guys, untuk grup 3 dan grup 4 minggu depan kita sekarang absen. Mr. Fajar ya grup 4 ya?
Iya, Pak.
Oke.
Masih besoknya atau Pak?
Oh, kata siapa? Tak pakai 2 minggu depan. Minggu depan ada 2 kelompok insyaallah.
Oke.
Kita lanjut. Absensi.
Present, sir.
Wendy Nur Hermansa. Wendy. Absen ya?
Hadir.
Oh, hadir. Minggu kemarin Mr. Wendy kemana?
Kan presentasi minggu kemarin, Pak.
Oh, yang ngomong dong. Muhammad Rifki. Tegar.
Present.
Minggu kemarin juga hadir ya?
Hadir, Pak.
Oke. Aldi Setiawan?
Present, sir.
Oke. Terus lu. Oh iya. Rizky Gilang Wijaya? Nothing. Kayaknya dia udah resign ya. Mr. Fajar? Do you know where Mr. Rizky Gilang Wijaya?
Rizky Gilang Wijaya itu dia terakhir gabung 2 minggu yang kemarin, dia gabung di mata kuliah
PKN.
ya PKN Pak, itu pas presentasi aja kayaknya Jairul deh.
Habis itu nggak lagi ya?
Nggak, sebelumnya juga nggak pernah hadir juga Pak. Terus cuma itu.
Jarang hadir semenjak sakit itu.
Oh, mungkin beliau lagi.
Tadinya sih udah ajuin cuti, cuma karena nanggung jadinya nggak bisa.
Oh gitu.
Cross check.
Oke. Thank you guys. Kita lanjut ke TI. Ahmad Nur Yasin?
Nurul di absen.
Enggak usah.
Nurul di absen. Jahat banget.
Ya, Nurul Fauzia ada ya? Enggak ada ya? Oke, Ahmad Nur Yasin.
Jangan gitu.
Nggak ada Nur Yasin.
Ambil nulis.
Abdullah Zefi.
I'm here, sir. Present.
Oke, thank you. Siapa nih? Rizky Algi Fauzan. Nggak ada ya. Ahmad Misbahudin. Misbahudin? Nggak ada.
Nothing.
Oke. Reza Nur Arifin, present. Riani Firdaus, present.
Yang, sir.
Ahmad Fauzi. Ahmad Fauzi. Kayaknya nggak ada.
Prestasi.
Tadi ada. Minggu kemarin nggak ada kan dia? 3 kali kalau nggak salah.
Kayaknya nggak ada. Kurang tahu. Apa aja di belakang?
Di sini mah keterangannya alfa. Bisa
Amin.
Pan Firdaus?
Present, sir.
Oke, good. Next. Fadli Marcelo Manalu, present.
Present, sir.
Nataiza Nugraha, present. Doni Wahyudi, present. Singgi Prasetyo. Singgi.
Singgi ini Pak, istrinya melahirkan.
Oh.
Jadi, tahu bisa join apa belum?
Oh iya, oke. Izin ya. Alhamdulillah.
Suruh jabrikan jenengan aja.
Oke. Kayaknya tadi Mr. Fajar tadi ngasih tahu siapa yang izin?
Rifki Setiawan, Pak. Yang kan dia seharusnya hari ini kan presentasi.
Oh, iya. Oke. Thank you. Fajar Kurniadi absennya. Ridwan Prasetya? Nothing?
Diam tuh, Pak.
Rifki Setiawan izinnya. Eka Prasetya Ramadhani.
Itu lama nggak jumpa di WA, nothing respon.
Oh. Samsul Kurniawan?
Info terakhir istrinya habis melahirkan, Pak.
Masya Allah.
3
weeks ago, right? Masih sibuk ngomong anak. Next. Fakhrul Rahim.
Present.
Okay. Muhammad Ridwan Aliasin. Wahyu Aliasin. Nothing. Ahmad Ulin Nuha, present. Dinda Lutia Balkis. Nothing. Mr. Fajar, that's your dasi. Oke. Lisa Muhammad Soleh.
Present, sir.
Hadir, Pak. Hadir, Pak.
Allah.
Pak.
Makanya saya tuh kalau nggak ngelihat orangnya itu jadi nggak bisa ingat namanya. Kayak gitu. Kalau saya lihat orangnya, saya ingat namanya. Serius. If I see your face, I can remember your name. If I can't see your face, I never remember your name. Okay? And thank you, Mr. Soleh. I think you didn't join the class. Ternyata ada di pojok ya. Oke. Next. Muhammad Soleh hadir. Next. Adrian Satria Karim. Adrian Satria Karim. No. Oke, no. Salsa Julia Gustiana. Salsa. No. Hana Suhana. Ya, jelas Christian dia. Oke, thank you everyone.
Lagi sebentar udah reset.
Cuma sekali dia hadir.
Nggak mental.
Ya, manusia beda-beda, Mas. Manusia beda-beda. Gak bisa kita samakan kita dengan yang lain. Oke. Thank you for wonderful meeting. This wonderful meeting. See you next week. If you want to join the English club, I mean for TOEFL class, yeah. Next meeting, you can join. You can join in 5 o'clock in Wednesday. Okay. If you wanna join, please contact me. Okay, I'll give you the link. Okay. Yang kuliah, ini yang kuliah pengurus partai ya. Nggak ngopo Mas.
Biru Pak, ketua DPD-nya Pak Soleh dari partai PAN.
Yang mau nyalain kameranya silakan nyalain, saya akan absen langsung. Saya akan absen lewat sini. Pembina Pak Dewangga. Oke, kita mau buat partai apa?
English.
1, 2, 3. Oke. Oh iya, saya kasih tugas buat Miss Nurul ya. Tolong hubungi yang perempuan 2 itu siapa? Adinda sama?
Salsa.
Adinda sama siapa tuh? Adinda Lukis. Asal saya kasih tahu kalau nggak bisa join di kelas. If she cannot join the class, jangan lupa kontak ya, kontak grup minimal, kasih tahu di grup kalau nggak bisa join, alasannya apa, kayak gitu. Oke. Thank you very much. Have next class ya, have next class. PPKN enggak? Ya benar enggak? PPKN. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye everyone.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
See you.
Yo, you're welcome.
Yuk, gabung Inggris Club.
Enggak. Wong kita mulai jam berapa?
Bentrok ya? Jam 5.
Iya, jam 5. Kita jam 5 ada kelasnya Pak Andi.